Okay, so here we are again, and today we're gonna start as always with EU. As you can see, we were having an uptrend here, and I just see this morning that we had this real liquidity on H1 here, this one too, but this one took this low, which was the one that broke structure and everything. So yeah, we took this liquidity, but what I didn't like was that we had these wicks here. Okay, so all these wicks mean that sellers are still in, and we can trade something when, like, I can't look for sales if sellers are in. Okay, so well, first of all, we had this break. Well, this is the relevant liquidity on H1. Had this break here, and then we took this relevant liquidity here. Okay, so I didn't look for a buy here because I was looking for a sell, but after breaking this, a buy was possible. The problem was that this liquidity, well, not this liquidity, this structure, for me it's not like structure, the structure is up here. So yeah, it took the low again, and then it broke the structure. Okay, probably this one, but here it was out of timing, so I didn't enter. Then it took all the liquidity to the left, and yeah, and here we had this round liquidity taken, break of structure to the upside, and then we took this round liquidity here, but I was working and I couldn't look for this sell. I don't know if I would take this sell because of these huge wicks. Probably yes, and I would have had a stop loss, but well, luckily I wasn't here. And now USD CHF, we had, well, this is all sellers liquidity for me. Like, yeah, here we have some, well, we have buyers entering, but here we have full sellers to induce sellers, and we took this relevant liquidity on each one. It's true that we have a wick too, so I didn't really like it, but at least you can look for the movement, for a little retracement like this. And I was looking for a buy here, but we never took the POY or the liquidity, so I couldn't enter here. And then after that, I didn't look at USD CHF because there was nothing to the left, so maybe I could have looked for a buy or something, but we had the liquidity here, and yeah, I didn't like it just like that, so I didn't look for that. Nasdaq. Nasdaq, we have, like, we are in a range. We took this this structure, no, the structure was here, sorry. We took this liquidity to the upside here, and then we broke structure to the downside again. Well, we broke, and I draw these breaks and this one because they are pretty interesting. In each break, we took relevant liquidity, and I was expecting the same here, so I took a buy here, not on my MetaTrader because it was 10 minutes out of timing, and I didn't feel comfortable, but I like it. So yeah, I know it was counter trend and everything, and these were weeks, so yeah, maybe the full trade should have been this one, but it's 1 to 3, so yeah, at least this one. Okay, 1 to 5, and I would have closed here, but I didn't enter because I saw it in this second candle, in this candle here, and this one, yeah, I doubted, and then it went. So out of timing, my rules. Today I respected it, even that I liked it, but well, maybe another day I will think about it. I don't know. I'm not sure because I prefer to respect my rules. Okay. And well, and after that, we took all the liquidity this liquidity to the left. It moved a little bit. Then we took total liquidity on each one, but the price went just to take the previous daily high. so this is pretty interesting. Previous daily high for 0.2 points, and then it moved down, and I'm expecting this to be taken at least, okay, because it's the rare liquidity on each one that took this high here. Let me see if GBP/USD, yeah. Here I didn't look for nothing because this had no liquidity. The liquidity was here, and yeah, maybe I could have looked for a sell, but I was looking for a sell, but I was expecting this to be taken and never took that, so nothing else. Okay. Yeah, just like this. I'm not going to explain more if I don't need to, but yeah, this fucks me a little bit because I don't want to have a stop loss here, and I'm not sure. Like for me, this was the structure break, but it was the real liquidity too. So for me, it had to took this to enter, and it took that, and maybe yeah, really, I don't need a breakup structure here really because I already had the breakup structure. So probably this would have been the entry, and I would have targeted, yeah, I don't know, probably here, yes. And maybe I would have had, I don't know, I probably would have had a stop loss because the raw liquidity was here, so yeah. But I'm not sure about that, okay? Because we had the breakup structure here after taking raw liquidity, but the raw liquidity was here. If I saw this, okay, I don't think I would have entered, but I'm not sure I would have seen this, okay? So I have to consider that I would have entered here. 8.9 stop loss pips, it's a lot. I don't really like it. Yeah, I don't really like it. That's a lot of pips. A lot of pips. I'm not sure, but well, it is what it is, and well, GBP, Nasdaq, and yeah. Well, that's all for today. I'm gonna study a little bit today. I don't know. This trade was the one that I liked, and I wasn't sure too because this was a week. It was counter trend because we had a downtrend. So as you can see, in the end, it reversed to take this liquidity and then go down But here we had nothing to the left. Okay, and here we had the previous daily low. So nothing else. Just with this liquidity, I wanted to enter, and well, at least partial. It's more than nothing, but out of timing. So it is what it is. Okay. Well, subscribe if you like it, and see you tomorrow with another video, of course.